Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name's Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this box. It's a new Ruijie mesh router system. This is the RG-R6. It's an AX3200 mesh router. If you've seen our other reviews on maybe the EW3200, this beautiful little router here with 8 antennas, well, essentially this whole thing has been crammed into one of these. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the unit in a moment, but let me show you what is in the box. All right, you're going to get your get started guide. Everybody says, why are you excited about this with Ruijie, Paul? Really simple. Two main things that attract me to Ruijie: 3 years of warranty. So 3 years of warranty, that's why you want your warranty document, and then a lifetime free web control panel in the cloud. There's no software to install. These are ready to talk home, quick barcode scan, and you are up and running. You get plenty of features because it's a full functioning control panel and you can manage the whole Ruijie range from there as well. You're going to get 2 Ethernet cables. Flat Ethernet, as you can see there, probably about 1.5 meters long, and you're going to get 2 power packs. This is an early release, so for us here in Australia, this is an American power adapter. It's 12 volt powered, so you can see the connector there at that end. But like I said, you get 2 of those in the box. Then you get the box itself, the device itself. We've got a 2-pack, so you get 2 of these. This is a wireless 6 mesh router. It has 4 physical antennas and 8 boosters, I believe it is. So essentially 8 radios inside this. Same function as we see here on the EG3200. It's a full 4x4. It's a full meshable system. So let me just talk to you a little bit about what you get on the back, which makes this slightly different for some of the other mesh devices out there. You get 4 in total Ethernet ports. You can see you get a WAN port and then 3 1 gig ports there. You also get your power in over here. On the top, you've got a meshing button and signal strength indicators that you can see across there. And then really the sides all the way round here and the bottom are just for venting. So you get an incredibly powerful router, but what you get extra to this is what you get in the cloud management. You can have multiple SSIDs, you can have guest management and guest control, you can have VLANs, you can have a whole load of routing features. Each one of these can run as a router, a wireless repeater, or an access point. So some people maybe would have one of these, a 3200, in the main portion of the house where the internet connection comes in, and then we'll use these in each of the rooms as a mesh, and they'll wirelessly mesh back to this. Alternatively, you could have this as your actual router, all right, connected to that WAN port that we said here, we had here, and this is one of these is going to be your actual wired router, and then this is going to be your mesh repeater. Some people want to have these wired in, so they're going to wire them in and going to again connect to that WAN port on there, and they're going to choose this to run just as an access point. So again, it's not meshing to anything, but it's using the Ethernet, and maybe you've run some Ethernet cables back to the spare ports in your 3200, and now instead of using the meshing ability, we're actually using these as high-powered access points that we've cabled together, and we're going to get even better reliable wireless. So there is a whole lot of features in here. Like I said, it's a 4x4. It runs in 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. It's somewhere around about 2 gig a second in that 5 gigahertz frequency. This is going to be able to easily give you 500 megasecond, even if it's meshed through one other device. We've also tested these, and we can see these go through a concrete floor, 2 or 3 concrete walls again, and still getting around about 200 meg a second of performance. So a fantastic setup if you're looking to extend mesh through your property and want a whole load of extra features that maybe some of the other vendors don't give you. So hopefully that's been useful. A quick look at what you get in the box for the new Ruijie RG-R6 mesh router, and this was the 2-pack. Do head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got loads more box on openings on wireless networking and firewall devices. Plenty of how-to guides. We've got a performance review with a whole load of other mesh vendors to show you how this works. So head on there, subscribe, and stay up to date.